Welcome aboard. If you're watching this video, then let me be the first to say
congratulations!
You've recently been hired by the Krusty Krab restaurant, and this is your first official day of training.
Okay.
Part 1. Knowing the components.
Here we have a standard high-tech gaming PC. The case is the housing unit for all of the components inside. Now let's look inside. This is the hard drive, also known as a hard disk drive, HDD. It is the typical storage device you will see inside the computer. This is the power supply. It supplies power to the rest of the computer. The government doesn't want us to know, but inside is a colony of hamsters. This is the motherboard, also known as MOBO or bus. It is the backbone for the computer, allowing communication between the other components of the computer. This is a CPU. This little guy is responsible for interpreting and executing most of the commands for other hardware and software. It has its own little fan with thermal paste in between the two for extra cooling. This is the video card. It provides video capability. Also, it determines if you're cool or lame. Last we look at the RAM, also known as random access memory. It stores memory temporarily, which means when the computer is shut down, the memory is erased.
Having said that,
Part 2. Safety with your computer. To be personally safe, you're going to want to wear protective glasses. When dealing with fire, make sure you practice the correct fire extinguisher protocol. Remember, PASS, pass. Pull the pin. Aim at the base of the fire. Squeeze the lever. Sweep the nozzle from side to side. To protect the computer when messing with its insides, use an anti-static mat and an anti-static wrist strap. Also, for cleaning components like a fan or your keyboard, use compressed air. Now, let's show you how to open a monitor and power supply.
wrong!
Haha, that was a test. Never open your power supply or monitor, or else your life will spiral out of control and you will end up a divorced dad with no custody of your kids. Anyways, let's see what you've learned so far. Perfect. You're ready to proceed.
About 2 months ago, I was diagnosed with cancer.
Part 3. Installing your components. To begin, you're going to want to make sure your computer case is open by removing the side panel. Let's start with the CPU. To start, you're going to want to align the pins on the bottom of the CPU to the ones in the motherboard. Then, you're going to want to secure the CPU with the latch plate and the load lever. Now let's just put the CPU fan on.
Haha, not so fast, Eager McBeaver.
Oh, I almost forgot. We have to apply thermal compound to the CPU before installing the CPU fan. We do this by taking some thermal compound and applying just a droplet onto the CPU. Don't worry, the pressure from the CPU fan will surely spread it all out. Now that the thermal compound is on, we can install the CPU fan. We do this by aligning the corners of the fan with the holes in the motherboard. After the aligning process, you screw in the corners. Another example is RAM. With RAM, you're going to want to open the latching tabs. Insert the RAM in, don't be afraid of pressing a little. Then close the locking tabs. Now, let's see how well you're doing on that computer.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And now you, the humble employee off the street, the all-too-necessary human resource that keeps this business afloat, will learn the sacred and dark secrets of how to prepare, with your very own hands, the sumptuous, lip-moistening, spine-tingling, heart-stopping pleasure center that is a
Computer.
Are you ready?